for Chris Anderson. And some decent field position for Nicholas King and the Tiger offense at their own 36. Trailing 7-3 are the Tigers with 14-16 left to go in the first half.
Let's see if the Mounties defense can keep it up here in the second quarter, as they've only held or given up 3 points to the Tigers.
Pistol set here. Handoff to go to Denzel Foster across the 38-yard line down to the 39 for a pickup of 2.
That was Aloise on the stop at defensive end, 6'7", 265. He's only a freshman. That is a big defensive end for
I'll
the
tell you
Mounties.
what, as great as this defense is, the majority of them freshmen, or at least half of them. The Tamovena twins.
And it's nice to see Sully on the field.
It is.
He's been injured, so nice to see him
He's
on the
been
field.
very
by his brother.
limited since the opening win against College of the Canyons, which seems so long ago. 2nd and 8. King will fire and hit Michael Stallone, and Stallone will get out to the 45-yard line for a pickup of 6. He'll still be 2 yards short of that first down marker, and the Mounties will have a chance on defense now to force the RCC offense.
I think that's
on
the
a 3 and
first.
out.
Sorry, Chris. I think that's the first look at Walter Martin, the 6'2", 225 linebacker, freshman out of Seattle. Nice stop by him on that last carry.
3rd and 2 here for RCC from their own 45. 4 wide set for the Tigers. The snap is back. King, he'll look to throw. Fire, and it's in and out of the hands of Isaac Whitney. Incomplete. Aaron Simpson on the coverage for the Mounties. The RCC fans will moan and groan about it. They want to see a PI flag, but they won't get it. And Coach Kraft will elect to send out his punting unit. The defensive battle continues.
Yeah, punts have been traded here already with 3 apiece. This being the 3rd one from RCC. Let's see if one of the offensive units can take advantage of it.
Solomon now back deep to receive for the Mounties. Zamora will get it off to line drive kick. Solomon from his own 24 will spin around a couple of tacklers down to the 27. So just a 3-yard return there for Chris Solomon, the transfer from the University of Nevada. And back and forth we go, Brian.
Yeah, and it's been somewhat of a chess match here as far as Coach Jabs and RCC is they are, really trying to dissect each other's offenses, and they're doing a great job because their defensive units have been flipping and flopping the whole quarter and a few minutes gone away here so far.
7-3 Mounties, 12:51 left to go in the first half. The Mounties will start this drive from their own 27. The lone back is Omaris Tolbert. He'll get the carry here, up the middle across the 30, and he's finally dragged down around the 31-yard line. Give him forward progress to the 32, a pickup of 5 on first down.
It was big Christopher Lewis, the D-lineman, second-year player, 6'5", 270 out of Compton. Nice
CPT.
Job. CPT. You know who else from CPT?
Who?
Former Mount SAC national champ, SAC Dog alum.
Antonio Pierce?
Antonio Pierce.
Isn't he from Paramount?
Compton.
Whistle here before the snap. Believe there's a malfunction with the scoreboard. 7-3 Mounties. 12:23 left to go second quarter, and now they'll get the clock right. The poor crew here at RCC tonight. The lights didn't come on till about 5 minutes after the supposed kickoff time. How about Chaffee College after the win against Long Beach last week? They took down Citrus 30-23 today.
Already?
It was a day game. 2nd and 4 here for the Mounties. Handoff Tolbert up the middle, and he'll pick up a Mountie first down to the 38. So Omaris Tolbert, we're seeing a heavy dose of him, something that we're not accustomed to. He averages 14 carries per game, Brian. But it's been Tolbert, like you said earlier so far in this one.
Yeah, and that's, aside from Tolbert really establishing his run game here, Mount SAC hasn't, really opened up in the passing game yet.
The lone Mountie touchdown was a passing touchdown, though. A 24-yard strike from Allo to Vons on the Mounties' first drive. 1st and 10 here. Screen pass near side of the field. Macon has room across the 40-yard line down to the 41. That's a pickup of 3.
Nice to see Derek Macon get involved here as we chime on Omar's Tolbert. And on the very next play, it's a throw out to the flat to Macon for a reception and a 3-yard pickup.
Well, Tolbert is getting himself a drink of water and resting up a little bit over there on the sideline right now. Aaron Vons is in the game in the backfield with Justin Allo, along with Brandon Wilson. 2-back set. Vons will motion out to the near side of the field. Now a 4-wide set. Wilson the lone back. Allo will drop back to pass, take a shot over the cross of the field, and it's picked off. For RCC, returning it down to inside the Mountie 30, still on his feet. It's Trayvon Watson, who now fumbles the football, and the Mounties pick it up right back. How about that? Trayvon Watson looked like he was headed for a RCC touchdown, but instead he fumbled the football, and Aaron Vons picked it up inside his own 5. Give the ball right back to the Mounties. Flip-flop.
Wow. That's all I have to say. After they picked up that ball, that was Trayvon Watson, like you mentioned, Chris, and the 6', 185 sophomore tracked all the way down the field, and right before the goal line, the Mounties knocked the ball loose, and then Vons, like you said, recovered it right at the 2-yard line.
The Mounties will start at their own 5, so they get it right back. 1st and 10 for Mount Sac. Can you believe it?
Man, oh man.
That still is an interception thrown by Justin Allo. He'll come under center here. The lone back is Omaris Tolbert. Only one receiver out to the far side of the field. And Tolbert here is taken down in the backfield for a loss of 2, back to his own 3-yard line.
And Riverside very, aggressive defensively on the season. 11 INTs so far. So they're very, they get to the quarterback as well.
Well, that just wasn't a good pass from Justin Allo. Those interception number 4 on the season for Trayvon Watson. A transfer from Pasadena City College. Was committed to UCLA out of high school. Things didn't work out there. Now he's back at the junior college level trying to find his way back to the Division I level. 2nd and 12 here for the Mounties inside their own 5. Allo will pump fake. Now he's going to go deep. Gilchrist is wide open. He's got it. And there goes Gilchrist all the way to midfield. A pickup of 47 yards through the air. Allo to Gilchrist. How do you like that?
Gilchrist on his first reception of the game comes up huge for the Mounties, getting them out of their defensive side of the ball. Pinned inside their own 20. And a big reception for Gilchrist. Because there's a whistle. Sorry,
1st and 10 here for the Mounties right at midfield. And now whistles will blow and Coach Jabs will take his second charge time out of the half. What a call. What a gutsy call by Coach Jabs. You're backed up within the shadows of your own goalpost and you decide to air it out deep. Gilchrist had a couple of steps on his man, was a tackle away from taking that one 97 yards to the house, but at the very least the Mounties now back at midfield, up 7-3 with 9:47 left to go here in the second quarter. And it's been a wacky second quarter at that.
Yeah, and you know what? The reason why Allo took the shot is because Gilchrist had that one-on-one coverage, and the big 6'6" frame of Gilchrist, 9 out of 10 times, if you float that ball up for him, he's going to use his frame and utilize that. He did, as he was brought down right at the 50-yard line, and the first big play of the game belonged to the Mounties.
I can't believe Trayvon Watson, who looked like he was on his way to the house for a pick 6 and would have given RCC the lead.
Was that a third down throw?
It was a second down throw.
Second down, okay.
From Justin Allen.
Nonetheless. Very effective.
Aaron Vons recovers it for the Mounties. How about that? Now 1st and 10 for the Mounties right at midfield. Delayed handoff. Omaris Tolbert has room. Far side of the field. Inside the 45. Inside the 40. Still on his feet. And he's taken down at the RCC 36-yard line. A pickup of 14 on the ground for Omaris Tolbert.
And that was A.J. Hodgkins, the linebacker for RCC. 43 tackles, 6 tackles for a loss on the season. Also has an INT as well.
Hodgkins, the bounce back from the University of Wyoming out of the Mountain West. 1st and 10 for the Mounties. Now the handoff. Vons inside the 35, down to the 31. A pickup of 7 on 1st down for Aaron Vons.
So you see the game plan here by Coach Jabs and the Mounties.
Run the ball.
Run. and then throw on every, 2 or 3 downs. So right now, Aaron Vons and Tolbert, the workhorses for the Mounties.
3 wide set for the Mounties on a 2nd and 3 from the RCC 31. Delayed handoff. Vons gets inside the 30, and he'll pick up a Mountie first down to the RCC 26-yard line. Aaron Vons, he had to work for that one, but he gets the 4 yards necessary to move the chains.
That's already first down number 8 for the Mounties.
Looking to go up by 2 scores. How big would that be on the road?
Hey, no lead is safe.
Absolutely. Mounties learned that last year. They were up 27-7.
They learned that in Long Beach just a few weeks ago.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 for Mount Sac. At the RCC 26, Allo going to air it out over the middle. It's Tredante Hill inside the 15, down to the 11. Tredante Hill, give him 14 yards through the air. Move the chains for Mount Sac.
Tredante Hill, part of that 5A crew that we like to mention here on the Mounties Football Radio Network, and getting the job done. First catch and a first down for the Mounties.
Hill with his first touchdown reception of the season last week against Citrus College. He's lined up in the slot here. 1st and 10 for the Mounties from the 11. Handoff Tolbert. He'll try to get to the far side of the field and does, but only a pickup of 2 as he gets to the 10.
He was trying to slice his way through the defense and really just kind of sidestepping in the middle, then bouncing out back to the outside, and they were on to him after he slipped the first tackle.
Well, he ran further laterally than he did up the middle that time. That's for sure. 2nd and 8. 7:55 left to go, second quarter. 7-3 Mount Sac. Mounties have it in the red zone. They're 1 for 1 tonight in the RCC red zone. 2 wide set. Allo comes out under center. The lone back, Aaron Vons. The snap is back. Allo looks to throw. Going to take a shot towards Macon in the end zone, and the pass is incomplete. Went over his head. Didn't have a chance to catch it.
Well, and that was disrupted by the the DB, Quentin Hempel, who disrupted that pass and made sure Macon didn't have a shot at catching that ball. So nice job by the defense.
Well, at the very least here for Mount Sac, you're in field goal range, and a field goal by Alberto Villarreal would put you up by 7 points once again, but you're not thinking field goal here on a 3rd and 8 from the opponent's 10.
No, I'd take a shot in the end zone, if not get the first down here.
2 wide set, the lone back, Brandon Wilson. Snap is back. Allo rolls right, now under some pressure. Will throw towards the back of the end zone as a man wide open. Did Anderson get the feet down? No, he did not. Incomplete. Would have been a touchdown for Antoine Anderson, but he couldn't stay in bounds on the near side of the end zone. In the back of the end zone, it was wide open, but RCC holds, and now Alberto Villarreal will trot onto the field to attempt what looks like a 27-yard field goal. Villarreal this season 8 for 11 on field goals, as long as 42. The snap is back, the hold it down, and the kick is up, has the distance, and it is good. So Villarreal knocks through a very critical 3 points for the Mounties, and they get the 3 right back from Riverside. 10-3 our score. The Mounties lead. 7:24 left to go second quarter. And even though the Mounties would have liked to score 7 there, at least they get 3. And anytime you can put points up on the board against this RCC defense, it's good news.
Yeah, our RCC is a tough defense to break. And just like the Mount Sac defense, they've been stingy all season long, putting them up phenomenal numbers. And, Mount Sac, unfortunately, Antoine Anderson's body was out of bounds as Allo found him at the very last second, thrown to the back part of the end zone. And that did produce a Villarreal field goal, so they'll take the points rather than just turning it over on downs.
And now they'll put the game back into the hands of their defense. Villarreal, they'll boot this one deep. Tremel Davis not going to have a chance to return it. He'll catch it 9 yards deep into his own end zone and take a knee right there. I don't understand why Villarreal doesn't always just boom it like that. He's got a heck of a leg.
I don't know. And, throughout the season, you've been calling, pooch kick, and, right now, Villarreal just, like you said, boomed it all the way 9 yards deep into the end zone, really just making sure that they progress no further than the 20-yard line. But right now they're spotting it at
25. Well, in college, it's the 25. They moved it up a couple of years ago.
Okay.
You learn something new every day.
I do.
RCC, they trail 10-3, 7:24 left to go second quarter. They'll start at their own 25. King want to air it out. He's going to go deep, and it's way too far for his intended target, Isaac Whitney, who was in triple coverage that time. A dangerous throw from Nicholas King.
Wasn't a